Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. You see, today I have a message from Brian, the travel commando has been helping and is still helping. So I have a very, very strong message from Brian to the travel commando. I cannot believe that Brian can be in position to pass such a message to the travel commando. Actually, we are going to come to that in today's video. And also, we are going to handle a little bit of the challenges that actually the travel commando is going through in helping Brian to be a better person. All this will be coming in today's video. Let's start this video. You know, when the travel commando left Colombia and came back to Africa and started building for his own parents a house, he encountered a lot of challenges. Just because the villagers in this community was used to see people living in poor conditions. People used to practice open defecation, no latrine, no running water, no vehicle moving in the villages. It was actually almost living a life of Stone Age. And now, when the travel commando came back with good ideas in the community, they started calling him all sorts of names, including calling him a devil worshipper, because the amount of money that the travel commando started injecting in the community, the villagers could not believe that a young man of his age cannot be in position to acquire such amount of money. So the travel commando started the construction for his parents' house. And the villagers could not believe that such a young man is constructing a very, very powerful house actually in the village. So the villagers were not actually believing in him. They were not believing that the videos that the travel commando has been creating or recording and posting is actually paying him. And this made him to have, resistance from some few individuals in this community who could not actually see the future of this community, the future that the travel commando has brought in the village. So in life, if somebody does not open your eyes, you may not be in position to believe that actually a lot of things happens. Just like when I started my platform here, my very, very close friends used not to believe in what I was telling them. So actually, when I started watching videos from the travel commando, and I decided to show some of my friends that actually the thing is possible, see what this young man was able to do in his community. And this is a man, if he's even older than us, but maybe with some few years, maybe 5 or 7 years. Now, these friends of mine, they used actually to tell me, you are wasting time. Because I used to post short videos, and actually I started posting videos of teaching people how to use gas in this platform. But actually, I was able to get subscribers, but the challenge was watch hours. So I kept on watching the travel commando for some good time, maybe like around maybe 6 to 4 months. It did not actually took me time to realize that I can do something for myself. I think it was like three months when I was watching the Travel Commando constant. I became so addictive to watching the Travel Commando that I could not even want to miss a video of the Travel Commando. And that made me to build a lot of interest. And I started thinking, if people can crucify the Travel Commando for all the good work that he has been in position to do, because what I did, I went and I started watching the old videos of the Travel Commando when he was in Colombia, in most of these countries. When he went to US and had those challenges, I was watching. And I said, no, I cannot allow individuals to start talking about a good man who is actually transforming, the life of our good people here in Africa. And that is how I started reaction videos in this platform. And the first person to be my moderator actually in this platform was actually Carol West. She was my first moderator in this platform. And because I even didn't know how to put moderators, so I had to learn all the things by my own. Now, when I kept on watching the videos of the Travel Command, I realized that when he was constructing for his parents the house, he had challenges. Even when he started constructing his own villa, he had also a lot of challenges from some primitive villagers who were actually calling him devil worshipper, something like that. Because I also remember during the party, there was a woman on the other side of his fence who was actually shouting, "These are devil worshipper, these are what?" Calling all sorts of names. I can assure you, the biggest problem with our people here in Africa, when they see you progressing, they want always to associate you with the wrong kind of things. Until when the day their eyes are actually going to open and they start seeing the truth. Why am I bringing all these stories? I'm bringing all these stories because there is something actually that is happening. And that we are going to also be having it in this video. And I would really want to inform you also that the so-called negative reactors in this community, most of them, their parents are the ones who used to talk so badly about the Travel Commando on the issue of devil worshipping and the rest. But when other YouTubers started making videos and their lives started changing, and some of these individuals started showing the children of these people that actually there is money in this thing. If you make a video and you post, at the end of the month, you will be paid. That is how, in this community of the Travel Commando, a lot of these people used to call the Travel Commando all sorts of names, their eyes actually started opening. And now, they started having these, the reactors, the so-called reactors, and also most of these people, they were chased from the villa after the party, and they developed a very bad heart towards the Travel Commando, because they developed a heart of belonging in the home of the Travel Commando. Even after the Travel Commando growing their platforms, their platforms were monetized, they could not actually still see that because they believe in eating free food. Free food. They don't focus on what the Travel Commando has done to them, but they believe in free food. Now, To cut the story short, the travel commando has started the issue of construction at Brian Place. Brian is this young man whom had gone to the travel commando's home, and he started going to a travel commando selling bananas. And he started going there almost each and every day, and he could go early in the morning and he leaves in the evening. So the travel commando didn't know much story about Brian. He didn't know. Until the day that Brian did the worst. Brian actually stole some of the few gadgets at the travel commando's place from one of the visitors, which was really, really very, very unfortunate. So now, people pick interest and encourage the travel command to actually visit the home of Brian, which he actually did, and had a consultation, asked a lot of questions. And we got to realize that Brian is actually an orphan. He does not have a father. He does not have a mother. So, through that, the travel commando came back and, brought the feedback to his viewers. And actually, people came out very, very strongly to support Brian. So the travel commando went and did shopping for Brian. He bought clothes, he bought mattresses, he bought for him bag, he bought for shoes, everything that actually Brian needed as a boy, including underwears and a lot of things. I cannot count all of them in this video. So the travel commando decided, and his team, that they actually want to improve on the house of Brian. But the grandmother to Brian suggested that if they could build for Brian a house, and of which the travel commander started coming out with ideas. But he decided, first of all, to work on Brian's house. And in the video of the travel commando today, we are able to see that. I'm not going to play part of that in this video. I would really, really want to encourage our good people that let us stay strong with the travel commando amidst all the challenges that it's going to face. You see, projects always come with the challenges. You need to understand that. And what the travel command is starting to do in the life of Brian, nobody in this village expected it to happen. Nobody. So as I'm going to be playing for you this clip, I want you to have a very, very strong heart, because the travel commando and his team, they were able to resolve everything, and all is now going to move very, very well. I can assure you, in life, people will always want to fight development, just like the way you always see at the travel commando's place. There will be always these fights, which is actually becoming a very normal thing now in our community, because people actually don't believe in what we are doing. But I can assure you, the eyes of a lot of people is now actually opening. So there was a little bit of resistance. The extended family of Brian, they were actually trying to resist, to accept, the support that the travel commando and his team was trying to extend to Brian and the grandma and this boy called Muta. So, after, I think, lengthy discussion, they actually came to understand that all these things are actually possible. It is not all about devil worshipping and the rest. I would really want to inform you that a lot of our people are not educated. So when they see such things happening, it's like a miracle, falling from heaven. Because a lot of these people had lost hope. And when they see a blessing coming like this, they actually don't want to accept the blessing at first. But as time goes on, they'll get used to it. So in today's video, I would actually want us first to watch this clip, and thereafter I'll come back and we continue with this video very, very strong. Don't also forget, we have a message from Brian to the Travel Commando and to all of you. So please stay tuned and watch the video from the beginning up the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip, and then when I come back, we continue with this video very, very strongly.
So what? You mean they will stop what?
But they can't, because the grandmother is the one who needs help.
We are not helping any other person.
And them, they can't help grandma.
So if grandma, for example, says she doesn't need help, we will stop and just focus on Brian only.
Yes.
Maybe with him now.
Yes. Yeah, you need him.
Yes.
Because he's the guidance for him.
Guidance with Brian.
Yes.
If they, you know, at this point, I don't worry, I don't care.
No.
Because if the family says no building a house, we can take our material.
Of course.
That money can be used to something else.
Exactly.
I can tell the same guys to come and collect the material.
Yes, exactly.
But if the grandmother says she doesn't need what we are doing, we will end. Okay. But we will not hear what other people are saying.
No, you can't follow what other people.
No.
So as long as the land belongs to the grandmother.
That is all we are caring.
Yeah. You don't want to build it on nobody else's place.
Yes.
And they say that that's their land.
Yes.
But as long as she have right to the land,
yes,
then they can't stop it.
100%.
Yeah. But talk to the grandma and find out if
so she's in a meeting with the family.
Something good is happening to them and they are not happy about it. Another concern that's why also I found Mara talking with a neighbor, for example, explaining what is happening, is that there is a very sad mindset here in the village that that we come with these blessings, that they are coming from you, once again. They call us devil worshippers, okay? They call us names, that we are not good, that we are dealing with the devil. That's why these good things are happening. And that is...
So, it is actually laughable, but now you understand the challenges that the Travel Commando go through. They have come to help the very people who are actually suffering. They were rejecting, they were refusing that is devil worshipping. A man who is sleeping on the floor, maybe does not have mattress, is very busy convincing other people that actually those people are devil worshippers. You can imagine such kind of thinking. You have come to help, but again, they're talking badly about you. So now you understand the challenges that the Travel Commando go through. Even in his own village. You remember, somebody have blocked the road now. He has blocked the whole road. Having bad minds. You can imagine they had even to organize a meeting, a family meeting, so that they can be explained to, for them to understand actually what is taking place. But thank God that they came into agreement and they understood how it operates. So, when you see always a lot of resistance, people are not exposed. That is one thing. And also, people actually don't believe in their own. I keep on telling you that, you see, a lot of people in that village, they don't believe in what the Travel Commando is actually doing. They don't. If it was a white man doing all what the Travel Commando is doing, that's the man they would be praising. And they would even be providing him security in that village. They would be. But now, they look at this man, like this is a man who have been with us in the village. He grew up here in the village. I always say, changing the minds of people who practice open defecation is very hard. It's actually very, very hard. Changing the minds of people who practice open defecation is very, very hard. Very, very hard. You can now see the challenges the travel command is going through. And if that failed to explain that, they would actually even ban maybe probably those things that bought for Brian. They could ban those things. But I think they explained to them and they understood. But you see, you are explaining to a person who does not even know what is called a TV. They don't even watch TVs. So actually it's very, very hard. Very, very hard. The travel command is actually going through a lot. For him to introduce that platform in the village and people embrace it, it is not easy. It is not easy. Even when they were constructing Mama Ant's house, there are actually individuals who could not believe it, by the way. That it is very possible to construct the house for like, is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? And the house was done. There are people who could not believe it in the village there. Because somebody will be like, all that money is coming from where? All that money is coming from where? You remember at some point, one of the leaders even had to gather the YouTubers so that they explain themselves, And that is when one of the sons of the leader also joined now the YouTube. After being not explained to him. So it is not easy. When people see what is happening, how the travel command is changing the village, but also you may not understand the challenges that he is going through. For example, now there, if that was not recorded, you would not actually understood that. You see, Jamaican uncle actually was not even believing what he was hearing. That they can actually stop this. It was surprised. It was very, very much surprised. But they can even they would even stop it if they had not explained to them and they understand. So the way you see Jamaican uncle was actually shocked. A lot of people also will be shocked with those statements. And they need help, by the way. They are doing complete, but these are individuals probably who are even going without food. In a day, they are not even eating. But they wanted to reject their system. Very, very unfortunate. But it's actually a good feeling that they understood what they explained to them. If at all they understood it. But of course, there are also people who don't want to see that actually the life of Brian changes. In the very, very home. There are also those people. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge. But all will be well. All will be well. And we really, really give very, very good thanks to the team of the Travel Commando and how they're changing the narrative in the life of Brian. And we pray that all goes on well. If they're to construct Brian a good house, I can assure you, when you look at all of that area, there's actually no good house. I did not see a very, very good house. So if they're to construct to Brian, that might be the first powerful house in the area. Very, very powerful house in the area. So let's watch the space, and let's also pray that these people embrace what is called blessing in their home. Because actually, when you look at that home, there is a very, very big problem. You see a home where somebody is sleeping with a rat in the same house, there is a problem. At night, the rat is eating your leg. By the time you realize the rat is eating your hands. Because rats here in Africa, by the way, they don't sympathize. When they are hungry, they eat you. They eat you, maybe from those rats from USA. I don't know, are there rats in USA? But they must be there. Rats. You know? So, we keep on praying for the travel command, for the success of these projects that is starting in the village in helping this young man. But I was really very, very happy to see that boy who is with Brian is promising, is actually doing all what he can to ensure that Brian is supported, which is actually a very, very good thing. Now, I have a message from Brian to the travel commando and also to you who actually support the cause, the good cause of Brian. So, Brian has come out with a message that actually me, myself, I was not also expecting to come from Brian. Brian passed a very, very strong message, you know, to all of you and to all of us, including me, myself, that is actually a man who have now transformed. You know, he's a man who is now appreciating the travel commando and all of you for the good work that you have been in position to do for him, which is actually a very, very good thing. I was not, me personally, I was not expecting such a message to come from Brian. That shows you that what the travel commander have done for Brian has actually touched him, you know, and it has now brought for him a sense of belonging to the community, you know. So let us pray and let's hope that the life of Brian will not remain the same. You know, please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. First of all, I would also want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you, my new subscribers, you know, in this platform. Thank you so much for joining. Actually, in a period of less than a week, we have got 300 and I think 66 subscribers in a period of 1 week. We have got 366 new subscribers in this platform. Please, thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for believing in what we're doing, in supporting the good cause, you know, that the travel commando and his team is doing. And I'm going to show you we are going to continue doing the same thing and to ensure that we try to make clarification on a lot of issues that people are trying to throw towards the travel commando and the family. That is what this platform is, and I can assure you we are moving very, very strongly. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. Let's first of all listen to Brian, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end so that you actually understand what we have been explaining in this video today. Let's watch this clip, then when I come back, we continue very, very strongly. Thank you so much. Let's watch this clip.
To me, first, my name is Colin Brian Burude. Me, I don't have the parents, I don't have the father, I don't have the mother. I live to my church up there. So Mara helped me to stop stealing. Second one, she buy me a clothes, a very much clothes. a shopping good. She going to plaster me a house there, up there. I am talking right now. The soil.
The sand soil.
The sand soil.
The sand soil is already there.
Yes. And the cement.
And the cement.
So I thank them. I thank the Marwa. I thank you.
Yes.
For supporting me. And then to be a good boy, I am stopping to steal. God bless you. And then Mara, God bless her, and many YouTubers.
God bless him, not her. Maro is a man, so say God bless him.
God bless him, and all of.
So actually, when you watch that video, that clip, I felt the message that was actually coming from Brian, and I felt like I needed to share with you this. First of all, Brian is promising to change, and he also said that he's actually willing to stop stealing. And thirdly, he has been in position to thank the travel commando and all of you who have been in position to support him. It is really a very, very touching message, and I feel like I need to share this with you. I can assure you that Brian has been going through a lot. Even when you see his hands was cut, cut, deep cut, by the way. When he was grabbed, when he was stealing in some place, and was beaten so badly. We actually don't know whether in his, because if that is his hand, what about his back and the rest? Because you see, people will always want to beat you from the back where people don't see. So I don't know whether it's actually okay. Maybe people need to check that, so that if he's having some other issues, for example, that deep cut from the hands, he can be taken for treatment, let him become a free man. The life of this man is actually changing. It's transforming very, very fast. And the travel command was able to say that in his video, that Brian's life is actually changing. And I can assure you, good things is going to happen in the life of this boy, so long as he maintains his words that is actually going to stop stealing. His life will never be the same. Brian has been a person who have been actually suffering. He is a person that does not have a mother, does not have a father. He only relies on his grandmother, whom I don't think also have the capacity to actually provide enough food to Brian. Probably this is a reason why Brian has been going to steal, outside there. But now, the travel commando and his team is actually doing a very, very good job. And big up to you, to the travel commando, and to all of you who have been in position to come up for Brian, and also those ones who have been in position actually to watch and give good advice towards Brian. Big up to everybody, and much respect to all of you. Let's keep on praying for him. You can support him in very many ways. It can be prayers. It can be, maybe supporting the way other people are supporting. But to me, I'll actually pray for him for the best, so that he actually changes. In life, you need somebody to hold your hands, whether you like it or not. Just like the way some of you, have been in position to be there for the travel commando, and he has been in position to change the life of people. I can assure you, if it is not because of you and me supporting the travel command in terms of watching his video, all this would not be happening. You need somebody outside there to hold your hands. Just like the way all of you have been in position to hold my hands and encouraging me to move forward. And we are moving very, very strongly. If it was not because of all of you holding my hands, I would not be here. And you would not be in position to see my face. But because you people stick with me, you encourage me, you gave me good advices, you motivated me, it's the reason why up to today I'm here. Just the same way with Brian. I believe that his life is going to change for the better, because, not today, maybe tomorrow. Big up to all of you who have been in position to be with me in this platform, and those ones who have not subscribed to this platform. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow you'll subscribe. Brian has come up with this very, very serious motto. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. So if you have not subscribed to this platform today, maybe tomorrow God will touch your heart and you'll subscribe to this platform if you have not yet subscribed. But I would really, really want to encourage you to support me in this platform by subscribing. And also, if you wish, share my videos. I would really be very, very glad. And I would really want to appreciate Janet Harris for the big donation. Elena P, thank you so much for the big donation yesterday. And thank you a million times, my good people. Elena, Lidna, big up to you. And all of you, Judy Moyo, Diana Charles, thank you so much for always supporting this platform. And all of you who always come back to watch this video, Mount Elko, greetings to you, and a lot of you who always come back to support this platform in whatever way, either by sharing my videos, watching my videos, encouraging other people to subscribe to this platform. I really do appreciate. And thank you, all of you. Thank you a million times for being here. Macmillan, big up to you and much respect to you. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times. Winnie Ball, big up to all of you. Thank you so much, Mama Winnie Ball. You are always here supporting me each and every day. Jacqueline, I've seen your message. You said you'll not be with us for around 5 days. There's somewhere you're going. So please, my good people, if you miss seeing Jacqueline in this platform for 5 days, she actually will be going somewhere for 5 days and she'll be in position to join us later. But I hope in this video she'll be here with us, and we also want to pray for her that let her go safely and also come back safely. We continuously pray for our people who are probably not feeling well. We pray for your healing, and we pray that may you come back and join us, when you're actually well. And thank you so much, my good people, for supporting this platform. Thank you a million times. May God bless all of you and bless all of you abundantly. Let me send a very, very special greetings to Anthony Mulama. Big up to you every time. Big up and much respect to you and all our good people outside there. Big up to you. Big up, big up. I cannot be in position to count all of you, but I have a long list of names here, for my good people here. Maybe I'll get time and I give a shout out to all my good people, because you guys, you really make me smile. And thank you so much. Let me send a very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. And not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our coming video tomorrow. May God bless all of you and bless all of you abundantly. See you again. when you see me. Big up to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye.